In this video, we will show you how to build a very versatile and powerful free-to-play friendly CHASCA VAPE team. These are the characters that we will be using as they are optimal for what we will be doing with them. Everyone has access to Amber and we want her because she has bunnies. Likewise, everyone has access to Barbara and we want her for her hydro element as well as being a really decent healer. Teyvat serves as the other pyro character and she provides defense support and her fiery sanctum is useful if you do not have a C2 CHASCA. If you don't have Teyvat, then it can be an excellent substitute. The most important thing to note about this team is that there should be 2 pyro characters for the 25% attack boost. Additionally, Barbara should be given a copy of the thrilling tale of the Dragon Slayers as this will boost CHASCA's attack stats even more once its buff is activated. In this team setup, my CHASCA will have 3055 attack once all attack buffs are in effect. Other than that, take note of the order in which I play the characters and this will show you how to get the most out of a CHASCA comp like this. In general, begin fights by having Teyvat put down her fiery sanctum. This serves to mitigate damage and as a foundation for reactions. Next have Amber throw out her bunnies to distract the monster. Barbara uses her skill next, but the important thing here is that she will trigger the Thrilling Tales buff. Finally, switch to CHASCA and with a couple of uses of her elemental skill, the fight should be done. Weave in her burst when it's available or save it for a finishing blow. If necessary, just repeat the entire cycle, and that is all there is to it. As the next 3 fights will show, the basic method outlined earlier is applicable for almost any fight and you can take down even the toughest opponents with minimal risk to the members of the team. But always remember to dodge whenever this is necessary, but otherwise Amber's bunny will keep the monsters distracted. However, do remember that the bunnies can't taunt bosses.
I'll protect you. Let's run. Bullseye. Hold on to your hats. Look alive! Hi! Get him! Go, go, big! Let's dance! Locked on! Open fire! Locked on!
The rest of this video will just show you the same techniques used in a variety of situations. It is important to remember that no rotation is set in stone. You will need to and should adapt the basic rotation to suit the actual situation. Also learn the individual strengths of each of the members of the team. Sometimes, just one member can get the job done on their own. This makes open world fights much simpler to manage and more fun. The other important tip is be mindful of the type of weapon that your characters are using. This is seldom a factor in meta discussions, but for open world play knowing the relative advantages of the weapon type is much more important. So for example, claymores are harder hitting and can stagger enemies and in many cases can be used to break non-elemental shields. Short swords are optimal for fast and furious hits. Bows are superb for killing enemies at a distance and for pulling mobs to areas where your team has a terrain advantage. Additionally, outside the spiral abyss, what are often considered weak or useless characters may in fact be your best choices. Plus, usually they are the ones that may be the most fun to play. Which is one of the reasons why I built and still use Amber. Simply, she is actually really good in many open world teams.
No one escapes my sight! Open fire! Open fire! Locked on!
Thank you for watching. I hope you found some useful tips to use here. For the purposes of full disclosure, my CHASCA is C2, Dehaya is C5, and both Amber and Barbara are C6. This, however, does not change the fact that the principles outlined in this video are still applicable to other teams using the same characters, but with weaker builds. If you just follow the advice and methods outlined here, you should be able to get similar results.
Coming in.
And in case you were wondering, yes, this team can be used to clear domains, and can ace otherwise tough boss fights. Many new players find this boss a struggle, as I am often asked to help with this one. But this team, especially since CHASCA is airborne, makes it possible to ignore the normal mechanics of this fight, which allows it to be cleared very quickly and with minimal effort. Take care and have fun in your adventures around Teyvat.
Buckle up! Hey! Take me up! Open fire!